Good morning, my name is Jon Allen and I represent Train4All Construction and Engineering Academy. We're based in Somerton in Somerset, where our headquarters are based. The breadth of qualifications we offer range from engineering and welding, carpentry, bricklaying, property maintenance, and we have a specialist unit for our plastering, which is endorsed and sponsored by British Gypsum. The training programs can range from 2 weeks to 4 years, depending upon the qualification. The levels can range from entry level 1 right the way through to NVQ level 6. We work with some large employers that support our traineeships and support our apprenticeships, and they range from Vistry partnerships through to Hinkley Point C, as well as housing associations such as Magna Housing and Lift West. The centre here at Somerton houses 5 workshops, all of which carry out practical activities as well as classroom-based studies. A typical learner at any age is predominantly going to be somebody that's relatively practical, doesn't mind working outside, doesn't mind getting code, doesn't mind early starts, is prepared to work as a team. Grades aren't necessarily the only initial assessment we use when taking on a trainee or an apprentice. We look at their attitude to work, we look at their physical ability, we look at their practical skills, we look at their numeracy and literacy, and look at a balanced approach really to see if they're suitable. So it's quite an extensive IAG, information, advice and guidance process we go through to ensure that all the correct learners are selected for the correct programs with the correct employer or the employer sponsor. And to date we've been successful in that, hence why we're opening up more centres in the southwest of England. Here we are in the carpentry workshop, which houses our property maintenance operatives as well as our carpenters. Today behind me we've got a group of apprentices in that are doing their property maintenance operative apprenticeship standard, and by the sounds of things it's the carpentry element they're working on today. Some of these lads and lasses in the group would have come through a traineeship programme, and that's been very successful here at Train4All, which allows the learners to come and try and test out the water and see if it's the right course for them before enrolling on to an apprenticeship with an employer. As I previously said, apprenticeships are for everybody really, and so is construction training. The myth that it's for lads who don't do well at school is incorrect really, because it's it's an area where male and female can participate at any age, school leaver or people making a career change. Anybody can do an apprenticeship, and it's not just for those who are deemed to be, failing at school. Typically, those that feel that they failed sometimes thrive in this environment. Some people come through an apprenticeship and stay as a tradesperson for all of their life, and some move through the career paths, going into site management or quantity surveying or project controls, building inspection. There's many roles in construction, right the way from starting off on the tools right the way through into management. So as you can see, the lads and lasses behind me may well end up being a master carpenter one day, or maybe the next Vistry partnership site manager. Okay, and now we are in the specialist plastering training workshop, which is sponsored by British Gypsum and Saint-Gobain. So this particular workshop houses 8 specialist plastering bays, and we are one of 5 of the centres across the country offering the 6-week site skimming course, where the learners will come in and literally be on the trial for 30 days to get all their plasterboard and specifically skimming skills to a standard where they can go out and practice on site to a competent standard from day one. Here we are in a welding workshop, and one of the fundamental important things with welding and construction and engineering is health and safety. And we do a lot of health and safety training here at Train4All, not just classroom based, not just CSCS, although that is a part of what we do. We're very heavily involved in the health and safety training for all the Hinckley support operatives that need to carry out confined space training here at Train4All, carry out working at height training, carry out abrasive wheels training, and all these practical and classroom-based training programs are carried out here at the headquarters in Somerton. And here we are in the multi-skills workshop, which houses our Level 3 Armed Forces resettlement training. We're proud to work with the Armed Forces community. We're a preferred provider of training with the Career Transition Partnership, and also we work closely with LCAS to get Level 3 qualifications funded. We are an organisation that has this Silver Covenant, and the SAFA as well as Mind are two of our chosen charities. And behind me here we've got one of our service leavers that's now transitioning from military life to civilian life and picking up some construction skills to look at taking on a construction role in the future. It's not just about the workshop space. So doing an apprenticeship or a traineeship at Train4All, there will be some classroom studies, whether that be essential digital skills qualification or functional skills in maths and English, as well as your technical studies and classroom-based theory work that you'll need for your qualifications. The opportunities at the moment are vast, especially in the southwest of England. There are huge opportunities for young people to get into these careers, whether it be a bricklayer, painter, a site manager, or a health and safety expert. There are phenomenally loads and loads of jobs out there. Typically, at the moment, from a recruitment point of view, there's probably 25 jobs for every one applicant in Somerset alone. So there are vacancies that need to be filled. Employers are screaming out for people to get into the industry. The skills shortage isn't going to go away overnight. There's a massive investment, a massive infrastructure into roads and into properties, whether it be residential or commercial, all across the southwest of England. So if you wish to apply to Train4All and wish to get a career in construction or engineering, it's quite simple. We've got a range of methods, whether it be telephone, email, Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, website, you name it. We've got a team of advisors here that will support you and give you the right advice. We've got some great connections with the local authority as well as the schools and the colleges to support you in that transition from school into the workplace, from school into a traineeship or an apprenticeship. Or if you just wish to just come along, have a look at the facilities, have a taster and just find out some more information, please just get in touch. So the best way initially would be to go through our website, which is www.train4all.co.uk. Thank you very much.